Welcome back. I'm GTF.
I'm Up.
And I'm Bosco.
And we're playing a thing. Ys, Oath in Felghana. We just finished doing some fetch questing, and now we're actually going to be heading into the mine proper.
And everything looks kind of greenish.
That's the effect of having the Nightfire gem equipped. Apparently, I was wrong before. You don't actually need it to see anything in here. You'll still have like a spotlight on you, but the glowing green effect is from the Nightfire gem.
I don't know, maybe if you don't have it, it's just lit up by, Adolf's hair.
There you go.
Whatever works.
And one of the things that's often unusual in the Ys series, it actually makes slime hard.
Yeah, usually the slimes have always been traditionally the basic grunt of all grunts in RPGs. Thanks to Dragon Warrior, anyway.
It actually does kind of make sense for slimes to be hard to kill, level to being completely amorphous and having no, vital organs to strike.
I remember them being utter bastards in Napishtim, what with the status effect party they always like to inflict on you.
Yeah, but most of the status effects were completely useless for you anyway. The worst one was like the one that locks your sword.
That thing got me killed like 5 times. I hated the fucking slime in that game.
I never found it too difficult to just power your way through them, even if you don't use the right sword they're weak to. Here, the slimes are the least of your worries. There's going to be some pretty nasty trolls and these weird little gremlin things you've been seeing now. These red ones are not so bad, but the blue ones that'll come in later in the deeper levels.
Red Oni, blue Oni.
That's one way of looking at it. These guys right now, they don't do too much damage to me, but the blue ones are going to be hitting me for maybe 30 damage a hit right now. And they hit you.
By the way, gotta love this suddenly side-scrolling section.
Yeah. This is a little hidden area.
Flashbacks to the original Wanderers.
And oh god, tentacle monsters.
Yeah.
You think the side-scrolling bit there was intentional?
Maybe. I wouldn't put it past Falcom. They seem to know that everyone just loves their old stuff, and they seem to be quite proud to rehash it most of the time. How many times have we gone through Darm Tower?
Good point.
That was some pretty generous Reval action there.
It's gonna get much worse later on. And by worse, I mean they're gonna be handing you stupidly high amounts for free.
Like I said, it's a mine. You kind of expect it to have shit in it.
Although this mine is supposed to be completely dug out already.
So much for that idea.
Game logic.
But then again, they also kind of said they had to get the hell out of Dodge because the place is crawling with killer monsters.
So maybe they just said to the bosses, completely cat dry.
Oh, nothing left in here.
Well,
We can close it off.
considering their workforce consists of people like Paul, it doesn't surprise me. Dead end.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I'll admit it does kind of invoke that sort of vibe, and I'm really just sort of wasting a little time here just to kill some more guys. For not just the experience points, which I am going to kind of need for this area, because this is an area where 1 or 2 levels basically means you either survive or you get slaughtered. But it's also for the gold.
Because we have to gold more.
Yeah, I really do not want to have to stop and just gold for a while, but I'll do that if I have to.
Rob, you have created a slang beast.
Well, I would have if more people were actually aware of my stuff, but that's life.
We like it.
You should try doing the spin-off sequel to Govelius.
Oh, that cooking one?
Yeah. And these are the trolls I just talked about. They permanently have super armor.
They're sizable.
They're sizable, and they look kind of like the Xenomorph from Alien.
It's true.
Except much more buff.
Except much more buff and more humanoid and wielding a giant fucking hammer, so I guess they don't actually look anything like them, but...
They've got that kind of head.
Yeah.
They can go absolutely crazy with that hammer. They have a charge attack basically, and it just finishes with them swinging the thing all over the place, and it just sends you flying. And of course, yes, and they kind of combo your ass with it
Well, that won't do.
for massive
Especially-
damage.
Yeah.
I like how this chemical monster is polite enough to wait till we poke it out of the chest before resuming the murder.
Yeah, those things are pretty harmless anyway. And again, I can't stress this enough, wind magic is your friend.
I gotta say though, the tentacle monsters, they do look pretty damn sweet.
Did he just, like, big boot you?
Kind of.
Yakuza kick, bitches!
I'm guessing the wind magic remains, bread and butter stuff pretty much through the rest of the game.
It depends on where you're going through. And here it's
So-
particularly useful just because it doesn't let you get stunned.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's got the super armor effect.
Hello, jellyfish.
Yep, and now for Metroids.
Okay, I'll stop that, I promise.
No, you won't.
Well, I'll wait till we come to the next side-scroller cliche before I do it again.
I don't think they're going to be changed. And here's the blue guys.
That was a pretty sick-looking attack, even if it didn't hit you. That looked like it would be a bad thing.
Yeah, and I think I can swear the hitboxes on those little beams extend a little further than the actual sprite themselves.
Well, yay for that.
Because I've gotten tagged by those things when it really doesn't look like I would have.
Yeah, the enemies are getting generous with the lasers in this particular section of the mine, because I noticed those jellyfish
Yep.
have like a nuke it from orbit beam.
Yep.
Well, it is the only way to be sure.
This,
Ah!
that's the charge attack.
I noticed. And we are coming up on the end of the recording here.
And we get another emerald. But we'll continue on with the mine later. I'm GTF.
And I'm on.
And I'm Buskoji.
See ya.